Yo, what's up, everybody? This is JT back with another episode, and today we have Australia legalizing psychedelics, we have China sending spy balloons to us, and finally we have Simon Cowell out here getting some facelifts looking like an old fish from Madagascar, bro. So let's get it going. But first thing, I feel like this is an act of war coming from the people from the future in China. They sent us an old school like moon looking weather balloon, and it's just surveilling everything. They said that they can maneuver it and it's heading to like the Midwest. How do they know that there's not like just COVID bats about to burst out and infect us? Like, we need to put that thing down. Like, what's going on? Like, what happened to the drone game? We can't have, like, the airspace in the U.S. I feel like is sacred. I know we have aliens and like secret vehicles flying around, but other countries' air balloons with cameras all over it, bro, like, what's next? Are they gonna send a pandemic over? Like, they sent a pandemic and now they're sending weather balloons? We gotta draw a line somewhere. I know we use them to manufacture all of our clothing with child labor, and like, that's the only way our American businesses like get a profit, is to outsource our manufacturing to them. Of course, nothing's American made, but by golly, we can't have them here, dude. I know they built the railroads and they're building everything we wear, but like, come on now. We have to draw a line in the sky, dude. I know all of our movies are made for them and they don't want to disrespect them, and the NBA is playing for them. But our last stronghold, I feel like, is the NFL. They're the last industry that doesn't want to bleed into the Chinese. But if you haven't watched that South Korean Physical 100, dude, they're about to put an end to all those stereotypes of small wings, little bodies. But dude, they're so corny. Those people, they like the way they like conversate and the way they go about. I see my baby girl Isla feels the same. Is hilarious, bro. Like, they try to be like sensei about it, and then they try to be American. There's like one American guy with face tattoos, and he's like, I think this is how Americans act. It's like, bro, we're way stupider than you, dude. Don't even try us, brother. But you know, we have that. We're the shit over here in America, you know. But we'll see what's happening with that weather balloon. We have to put an end to it. Let's shoot it down where it stands. Someone fly a drone next to that thing. But if you haven't seen, Australia legalized psychedelics. They're the second place to do so after my native land, Denver, Colorado. And what's in Australia? The Aboriginals, the Aborigines. Those are the original people, the oldest folk. And you know what was in Colorado? Native Americans. Some of the oldest red folk, brown folk. So go back, like, it's a balance between Eastern and Western civilizations. You know, you got to like stay indoors and drop psychedelics, and, you know, to move on. But I'm telling you, the phase I went through where I was just deep in LSD and shrooms for like my mid-20s to 30s definitely made me realize, like, damn, bro, you step your fucking game up. Like, your life is in control. Your life is in your hands. So, like, even at my shitty jobs, I did my best. Like, I was like, bro, like, you're representing yourself. Like, come on, dog. Like, working the worst jobs, giving me my all. Giving it my all. Can't even speak. That's probably the effects of, like, they don't talk about the side effects. Might be a few forgotten words when you're dropping that stuff, so be wary. But like, what's gonna happen, bro? Like, no one wants to work, bro. No one wants to give it their all. Like, if you're working somewhere, you should just try to do your best because it's easier than not. Like you go places, like, bro, when people like are just trying, like, are cool and giving it their best, you're like, hell yeah, bro. Like, it makes shit easier. But when people are like, I don't even know what it's like to be a shitty worker. It ain't in my blood. Like, I would rather work hard and throw a tantrum while I'm working than not work at all. Like, it's crazy. But that brings me to Simon Cowell. Like, dude, first of all, he infiltrated the zeitgeist by just judging, people trying to sing and get their dreams. And he's so insecure that he went and got, like, plastic surgery done so many times. There's a point. You got to stop. That's the thing. You get it done. There's a line. And once you pass that line, you look like a fish. You get that shit tucked back so tight. And he looks like a fish got smashed on a skillet, like the face of a fish, like spread out. It's crazy, bro. He looks like the Last of Us, shroom aliens. Like, bro, it's insane. And it's funny, though, because, like, it be those people, the meanest motherfuckers that are judging people. Not me, of course. That do stuff like that. But all these people in Hollywood, they're just, everyone's like that now. That's why people don't want to work and try their hardest, because everyone thinks they're a Kardashian and everyone thinks they're like famous and the best. They're afraid for their face to look funny for trying. It's like, baby, your face needs to look funny, because that's when your face is looking funny, that's when good shit happens, because you're trying your best. So don't worry about what your face looks like. Just go hard in the paint. But unless you're Simon Cowell, then care what your face looks like, because, homie, you can't be judging people. Because if you judged me, I'd be like, my boy, take it easy. Go look in the mirror. You need to get your ears checked too, my boy, because something's off. And first of all, he's from Britain. Britain, what do they know about talent? They still got a king and queen, bro. And they don't even got a queen no more. They got like a single ass king with chubby fingers who ain't doing nothing, bro. He's the last king. At least our royalty is like billionaires. You got to be a billionaire and come here and start a company, and then your royalty. It's like American royalty. You need at least $1 million. So we have a bunch of kings and queens here. Bunch of crazy queens and queens. Yeah, right. We're all whatever. Don't matter. And that's the thing. Just because you got money, don't make you shit. Because you can still catch that. You're still human. You're still a blood balloon. Because that's what would suck. Is like, you think like you're all good and you're rich, and then someone stabs you in the neck at a gas pump, asking you for money, and you just scoff at them. Haha. No money today. Homeless guy stabs you in the neck. Family's in the car. What are you going to do? Bleed out while it's your pocket full of money? Probably so. So you better keep something on you. But yeah, shout out to that weather balloon, Simon Cowell, and psychedelics, because it's the only thing that's going to free you is your mind. Changing your habits. And even then, though, you're limited. It's like, dude, we're just all trying to do our best. But shout out to Simon Cowell. I always knew you were an insecure freak with your ugly face and no talent. Who made you judge of Americans? Sorry, this is just an old little beef I have from back in the day when I was watching him. He broke my dreams. I wanted to be on there. But that's JT. One time for the one time. We done, son.